Hello, and this is going to be a little walkthrough of how to use Mentimeter basic walkthrough with your host, Professor Naragon. Rock on. So first thing that you have to do, if you haven't already done, is of course sign up for Mentimeter. You can sign up through your Google or again through your email. Do not click on sign up with SO because we currently do not have a account with Mentimeter. Okay, once you have logged in and ready to start a presentation, sometimes it will automatically send you to the presentation. Sometimes if you sign out and log back in, it will send you to the basic display. So in this menu right here, again, if you notice that if there's a star, that's going to tell you to upgrade. Here it's going to make me upgrade to import into PowerPoints. But if I do want to start a new presentation, all I have to do is click new presentation and enter the name. So and right here it will create the presentation and it'll send me to this menu. Now this may be the first menu that you look at display when you first log in or after you sign up. That's fine, because all it really does is show you how to start. So this, we're going to go ahead and click new slide, and then it's going to ask you which one would you like to choose. And again, we are hit with a lot of different options. So we have advanced questions. And as you can see, there's the upgrade there. If I try to add more, there's plenty that we can add. And again, play with this, find which ones that you like the most. Somehow, now I have a spin the wheel, which looks very great. Let's see, popular question types. And again, there's a lot more. We can do drum roll, on content, question slides, guess that number, this or that, traffic light. But the typical one that a lot of people like to see is the word cloud. So I can click the word cloud. As you can see, it already gives a code and which website for students to see. Again, if I decide I want to do something different, like go to scales, it'll change. Up, and of course we'll get technical errors in the tutorial. Okay, we are back. Had log back in as we work on this. So, again, I'm on word cloud. Apparently, it did not like me switching. I tried again, and yeah, I got the same error. So, let's try not to switch on the slides. But here, we can put in our question. So we can put in whatever question we like to ask. We can even add a longer description. So, but again, these longer descriptions will be shown on the audience phone if you hover the question while presenting. So if I just have this and I hit present, it will actually show the little description that I want to. So it must be yellow, something like that. We can also limit the number of entries per participant. So typically, if you're doing word art, you may want to go 1. And if you have any images that you would like to bring in, and these images will show up on the slide. Let's see. So let's see if I have an image. So if you did want to add an image, all you have to do is click it, and you can drag the image over and it'll automatically put it on your slide. So that easy right there. You can edit it if you want to. Change it all the way around. I would definitely put a description in here in case you're sharing it. Again, that's for accessibility purposes. And then you can also remove it if you didn't like it. There's also themes, which you can change around. Again, experiment, have some fun. Some are locked, like this one that says Pro and creating a new theme. So some of these you may not be able to actually access until you upgrade. And of course we do have other things in settings like pacing where we can change, but again some of these are locked. From here we can also share. Alright, so we can have anybody with a link, code, or QR. We can have people present. You even enable live results. So once you're done with this, you can hit present. Again, if I hover over the question, there's my description, and people can start inputting in. You can even preview it. So, click in preview, you can enter a word, hit submit, and it will actually show you how it works. How it's going to look on the screen. Now, this will automatically save as you work, but let's say if you want to see results. Well, once you go back to My Presentations, you can actually click View Results. This will show you how many votes, how many participants, how many slides you have. Again, you can add more slides. And then we can even download the slide that was used. And there's the slide. So I can reuse this slide and use it for other means. The best way I like to really go with it is, again, while you're doing this assignment during beginning, you can actually really just start talking to students like, hey, what's this big one that's all of a sudden? Because again, the one that's getting the most votes is the one that's going to show up the biggest. But it's always interesting to see the others, and you may end up have a question. Like, we have NFA lunch, which is their favorite one. So sometimes people will have some fun with it, and sometimes they will not follow the instructions. And then also, you may just end up having quite a few different misspells. Like, again, Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A. So it's on there like 4 or 5 times. So it does end up happening. But it is a fun tool just to kind of experiment with. So again, let's go to tutorial. And we can do new slide. I can choose a different one. I can choose a content slide. We can do spin the wheel. So, and add options to it. Eliminate options to prevent repeated results. So, if you're having a little bit of fun. So, there's a lot of different ways to actually experiment. Word art typically is the favorite among most people, but if you want more videos or going through all the other items, please let me know, and I'll get to you. Thank you.